Hey everyone, it's Ness. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I am going to be doing some memory keeping, and I was working on it last night for October, and I printed out a ton of pictures, but I still have to do September, so let's get into that for today. I'm really excited because it's been waiting for me to just fill it in with writing and stickers and all kinds of fun stuff. So that will be today's video. Alright, so I usually like to grab a few washi tapes to just use, and a lot of the time, well, lately I've just been grabbing like a few just to use for the entire month, or for like all of the spreads. So let's just grab a few. I know it's September, but we did go to Halloween Horror Nights, so I kind of want to grab something that looks a little bit spooky, and then we'll see. Should I just grab like an entire sleeve? Would that be easier? Okay, let's do that. Here's one, here's two, and then let's grab 3. And those will be like our 3 that we use for the spread. So we've got all of these tapes, which is a good amount. And I already see some that I want to use for Halloween Horror Nights. They're washi tapes that Jeannie gave me because she's the best and very, very kind. She likes her themed washi tape, and I usually never get themed washi tape. I try to, but then I gravitate more towards like the tapes that you can use year round. But look at how precious this is. I need to be more into themed washi tape because they're so cute. Alright, so let's just use a ton of this stuff everywhere. I usually like to go do this in like steps, with starting with like tapes first, and then going into like stickers, and then some markers, and then doing some writing. Writing is always last, and then I usually fill in with more markers and stuff like that. So okay, so this first picture is of the kid doing a model that he got for his birthday. It was a model that my brother and his family got him, and it was of a tank. And he really, really loves tanks a lot. So I'm just gonna give him some stuff at his table. And then we've got my sweet little Rogie, who is as regal as ever. So let's give him some books, and then of course the little butthead Leo, who is just always such a meanie pants to Rogue. And then we've got my niece and my son. So let's put some more of this themed washi. I know this is Nightmare Before Christmas, and that's not at Halloween Horror Nights, but that is totally okay, because you know what? It's all Halloween-y themed, so we're just going for the Halloween vibes. Alright, so put some here, and it's just so adorable. I want some up here too. Put some here. Alright, so got tape over here. Just need a little bit more tape over here. I think I want to use this one again, just to get on the top. My son said that he was Chad Ghost Hunter, so he wasn't going to get scared at Halloween Horror Nights, and he was pretty good. He only got scared once. It was like somebody hiding from behind, and they got him 2 times. This was the Five Nights at Freddy's cupcake, but his little tooth came off, but he was really cute. It was not good at all. Nobody can rival Disney's food. Disney food just has the absolute best food out of all of the theme parks. To me, they do. So we've got Leo being a little goober, so I'll add some tape to here. So cute. Okay. This was when it was so hot in the house still, and he wouldn't want to snuggle me. I needed to get colder because it's still super disgustingly hot here. For fall, it's still like in the mid 70s and high 60s, which is still really hot, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's put this kitty tape. I thought I had a lot more photos than I actually did for September, so I ended up adding in these little guys, these like little tip-ins, and I probably didn't need to do that because I definitely ended up having way too many pictures, and I had to like really spread them out when it came down to this. I actually ended up printing up more pictures as well, so I need to get better about like the planning of it all. I've got Rogie and Aiden. They're best friends. These two love each other so much. It makes me so happy. Whenever I go and wake up Aiden in the morning for school, he is like right on top of him. Just the coziest little kitty cat you've ever seen in your entire life, and it's the sweetest. All right, I'm gonna add in some of these little safety pins. Let's put one here. This was taking him to CCD class. So we got that one. Then we can put one here for Leo. I usually never use these. Like, I always forget about them, so I'm just gonna go total ham mode on using as many as possible, just because I think they're the cutest thing ever and they should totally get used. All right, so let's put one there. Safety pins galore. Ooh, a red one definitely needs to get used. And then I'll put this one away. All right. Red one for here. Cute. Okay. All right, so we've got tape on this side. We've got tape on this side. I think I totally need some tape over here, which I want to use this one. It's a very cool pet tape, and I got it from JetPens. They sell them all over the place though, so very easy to find, but I know JetPens for sure has them, and they come in all kinds of different colors. Okay, so we've got some pet tape, so I think we're good over here. Definitely need some here. I think I want to use this tape right here, just because it looks like he's part of a rock band and he is yelling at me. I actually got this tape in Japan when we went, oh my gosh, like 8 years ago, which was forever ago. Yeah, it was one of the few tapes that I bought because I was being so weird about like wanting to buy tape, even though it was like so cheap, because rolls that were sold here in the States were selling for like $6, and then over there the same exact roll would be like $2, $3. So I should have like stocked up on a ton of tape, especially since like, look at this, tape is 8 years old and it's still like pristine. That's what I love about this tape. That's what I love about like quality tape. That's the best. We're gonna put some black kitty tape because, you know, that's Leo. He is a total loudmouth, very vocal. He sits, that's his chair at at our table, at our dinner table, and he just sits there and he stares at me and he just wants all the snacks and the treats and the attention. And like, you can even see like his little saliva string going from like his tooth to like his tongue. Ugh, this kitty cat. He's very sweet. He's very loving cat. He's just really mean to Rogue. But I love him very, very much. This little monster. Alright, so for this one, we totally need to use this one right here, which is from Little Red House, and they make the cutest kitty cat stickers ever, or not stickers. Well, actually, they do have stickers, but I meant to say washi tape ever. Because look at the little faces. They're so adorable. So let's put some on the bottom. And put some here, and then we can put some, maybe we can use the bird. We're limiting ourselves. Oh no, you know what? Let's use this little guy. We'll change it up. We'll use this green tea washi tape because it's very, very cute. All right, we've got Rogie and Johnny. It's always funny seeing like Johnny with Rogue because when he first met Rogue, he was so scared of Rogue because Rogue would always attack him, and it was the funniest thing ever. It sounds so mean, but I mean, he was just a young little buck, so what do you expect? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this had like bad words on it. That's so funny. Let's do, I don't know if I want bad words. We'll cut out that one. Cause yeah, it's like a happy moment. It's not upset. If I was upset, then sure, we can put that. But there's nothing upset here. It's all just love for the kitty cats. So I don't want to use that. We can just use these. Okay. All right. Okay, let that one down, and I kind of want to let's put some books down again, because we're limiting ourselves. See, this is how I end up waking them up in the morning, like this. Super cozy and just loving their sleepy time together. It's the most precious thing in the world. All right. We're gonna have to go really crazy on the stickers. It's the sticker front. All right, this is when we went to Disneyland, and it was a lot of fun because we went with my niece and we had just like a great time. And I like the contrast of our outfits here. The orange, the burnt orange, and then the blue. Okay, we even did the Academy drawing, which we've never done with Aiden. I don't know why we haven't done it, because it's a lot of fun. And then she'd never done the little shooting range, which Aiden loves to do. It's really neat. They say that if you rope drop the shooting range, that they will let you play for free. So one day we have to rope drop it. Okay, let's put that there, because we did some drawings. And then usually, so I like to always get a park map, and I actually realized that I used the wrong park map for this day, because I had other park maps which I brought upstairs. Let me see. These were the park maps for Halloween that I grabbed. So they had this one for Disneyland and then this one for California Adventure, and they actually have kid ones for both the parks. I only grabbed the California Adventure, but look at how cute it is, because it's meant for the kids to be able to distinguish everything, and it's very, very simple. But look at how adorable this map is, and they have one for Disneyland too that I need to get, but it's very, very sweet, because then you can see like, hey, you can go talk to Crash, Crush? Crush. Crush. Crush is a character in my Pathfinder game. Little Mermaid, Goofy, you know, Woody. That's a character meet and greet. Character meet and greet as well. Well, also web slingers. But like you can meet Black Panther and Iron Man, and you can go on cars, and you can meet Lightning McQueen. Yeah, it's very, very, very adorable. Very simple, and then look at how cute. How many hidden friends can you find on the map? So precious. And then it shows you like where kid-friendly food is, restrooms, and then like all of the kid food that you'd want to get, plus coffee for the parents. It's just so adorable. But yeah, I forgot I had this. I usually like to use these for putting in pictures because it saves a lot of space, because look at all of the pictures that I can put in here with just one map. And then it folds out and it's just super duper adorable, and I love the way that it looks. And then I also like that you don't really need to add anything to this because the map is the decoration. So I always say just grab a map, grab a brochure, grab whatever you can that's free, and just paste that in, and then put all of your pictures on top of it. All right, so this one doesn't need any washi because it's perfect as is, but this one we definitely do. Let's use, sure, let's use the little puppies. And I always like to try to include a picture of myself, even though I don't like looking at myself, but it's always very good to not forget you when it comes to your journal. Sometimes I do, because I'm always like caught up in getting pictures of everyone else and wanting to preserve everyone else's memories, and I tend to forget that I also need to preserve my memories too. So force your significant other to take pictures, because Johnny has like a really hard time of wanting to take pictures. So I'm always having to ask him like, hey, take a picture. Take pictures. I need you to take pictures because I want pictures too. Because, yeah, it's not fair. We deserve the pictures too. Let's put this down. This picture my niece took, and I thought it was really, really cool. So we got it included. Okay. Oh, it's kind of nice. I used up one. This is like a good way to use up the washi too. All right, let's grab this one. And we can put the girls down here. So cute. All right. And then cut. I think that all of these tapes were from Cute Things from Japan. The only thing is that like a lot of the stuff that I get is no longer carried just because they sell out. So just gotta constantly check. Maybe sometimes they'll have restocks, but other times they may not. Okay, so now I like to go back, now that we have washi tape on everything, and we'll put these back in because I am so bad about putting my tapes back in. So I'm gonna do it right now so I don't forget, so it's not like yucky on my table. Okay. If you ever have any questions about the stuff that I'm using, feel free to ask. I always love sharing everything and anything. No gatekeeping here. I will always love for other people to use the same things that I'm using, because you know what? It's very fun to see like how other people use the same stuff that I get to use. So yes, I will always try and find exactly where it's from. A lot of times I'll end up like trying to look if it's still in stock too. Yeah, because I want to make sure that you guys get it if you can. All right. All right, so we've got these little lazy bones. I kind of want to put like this little Yumi sticker. Ooh, this one is definitely Rogie, and then we can put this here too, because you know they're all just resting and being sweet kitties. So we'll put Mildly here, and then we'll put the Yumi sticker over here, like cheering on Aiden as he's putting together his model. It was of a tank. I don't know which one it is. He has a lot of tanks, a lot of tank models. He really, really loves tanks. So let's grab these guys. These like little washi strips that we can use. I think this would be kind of nice here just to hold the picture in place. And then I kind of want to put, let's put this here. Like it's taping all of the stuff in. You know what I always wanted? God, what were they? They were like a specific brand of junk journal where you just like glue everything in and it was like super messy. I always wanted one of those and I never got one. Ugh, what a shame. All right, we need some Halloween-y stickers. So this looks like she could be from Halloween. Let's see. We can put a black cat, and we can put some of these stickers too. Let's see, let's grab one of these. We can grab these stickers. I don't want to use, I mean, I do want to use all the Halloween stickers, but then I also don't because I still have actual Halloween to go through. So let's put that there. He looks like he could be going through like a funhouse or funhouse, what are they called? A house? They call them houses, but I feel like it should be called something else and it's like slipping my mind. Scare house, a horror house. What is it called? I don't know. But yeah, these scare houses. I'll just call it that. Let's put a little black kitty here. Let's put him here on this table. He's they're trying to move all this stuff and the cat's just like totally in the way, which is a total cat thing to do. Okay, wasn't supposed to move on yet. I've got to finish stickering up this area and then I can move on. All right, so let's see what else we've got that we can put. We need some more Halloween stuff for sure, 100%. But I don't think I have a lot of Halloween-y stuff. I've got these guys, which could be good. Oh, I also have these too. Oh yeah, let's definitely use some of these. Oh, these two. Okay. See, I'm doing it. I'm saying I don't want to use all of stuff, but then I'm ending up using all of them. It's okay. We'll put this here with these two, and we can put this here, and I think this would be cool here. Nice big sticker. And then for this guy, let's put him here. We need a sticker for this spot too. I think the Terrifier would love these. Just kidding. He would just love his trash bag. And that's it. Let's put this here and then this here because I'll usually just be like writing right here. And then, okay. We can grab some of these. Trick or treat, and then we can do this one. These can like hold up the pictures, so you can put that there, and then we can put this here. I know it's not trick or treating, but it's still fun. Oh gosh, I forgot about this. Oh, okay. See, we definitely need to tape down here. That was my favorite house, this one, because they had the really, really cool animatronics that were awesome. And then we got him some Radaway because he's very into Fallout. Fallout. I keep wanting to call it Fortnite because that's what comes to my head, but no, it is not the same. It's Fallout. All right, let's grab, I think these are pretty spooky, so let's grab these. I think they should give away candy at Universal Studios Horror Nights. Come on. Why not? Let's put these here just to make it a little bit more spooky. And then we can go back to this one and maybe we can find a spot for this. Just because, like, when am I going to use this stuff? Because for Halloween we did Captain America, and none of these stickers feel like they would be very Captain America-y. I'm just gonna cut this in half and make it work for me. So let's do like this. I don't know. I guess maybe I could have done... Oh, no. That's the only bad thing about this paper. This is like photo sticky paper. And even though the quality is a lot better, if you stick something on, you cannot pull it off because it will start to rip the photo. So, gotta remember that, but it's okay. I don't hate it. Let's grab you and we can put you here. Usually like this, like memory keeping stuff is a good way for me to use a ton of stickers. Like I just go to town putting a ton of stickers down, like this little guy. Hey, like he's been sitting in my sticker book for probably a year now. It's probably from like last Halloween, if I'm not mistaken. So this is like the perfect time to be able to use all of this stuff. So like these guys have been in here from last year. This is from this Halloween. Oh, see, I have all of this stuff too. Okay, but I think we're pretty good on these pages. Yeah, lots of stickers. These just need writing. This can use some stuff. I wouldn't hate this one because it has the green. But we already have a happy Halloween. And this means technically not Halloween yet, but I kind of want to take this one off and replace it with, is it too much squares? Meh, whatever. We're gonna replace it with that one and call it a day. Oh, let's do this one too. Have a scary good time. Yeah, just use all of the stickers. Okay, for this one, let's grab this. Let's grab some books to put over here. It was his first class and he was not looking forward to it. I mean, I would be the same way too, because I just want to stay home and not do anything. Oh my gosh, that would be good for Halloween too. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's put this guy here. And let's find some cute little animals to also put. Well, these guys are cute. Okay, let's use them. Okay, I think this is pretty good for this side. Got the Radaway. This definitely needs more stickers, so let's see, which kitty cat stickers can we use? Let's use like the cat food, because that's usually why Leo is crying, is because he wants all the cat food. So we'll grab these little guys and put them around him, because he is very, very extremely food motivated. Like, he's getting a little bit too chunky because he's wanting to just always eat Rogue's food, and he's gained a lot of weight because of it. I don't know what his deal is, but yeah, he's become hyper competitive. Like, he was already competitive with him before, but now it's like on another level of wanting to best Rogue, and that includes like eating all of his food. So it's not good. Okay. It's kind of why I liked having them separated when Rogie was like really, really sick. I kept Rogie inside of the bedroom with us, and he never had to worry about Leo. But then also meant that Leo wasn't eating all of his food too, so he's a very naughty kitty. Oh gosh, I still have these ones too. Okay, let's use, I kind of want to use these just because they're really cute. Let's use this one, a little sad face, and the gingerbread man. Ah! His kappa got detated from his head. Okay, we can put him here. He needs the fighting chance. I just want to put food everywhere because that's Leo. He's a little chubster wanting all of the food. I think they go well with this paper too, so it's very cute. All right, let's do something cute like, okay, let's do this one. Oh, this one is actually perfect for these two because they're just so cozy and they love each other so much. Okay, so I'm gonna cut off these meatball tapes. I get all of my meatball tapes from Paper Game, and I think they're the absolute best, especially if you put them in a sticker book, because then it means you can very, very easily utilize them with little to no problems. Let's put you here. Okay. Oh, so cute. They love each other. He needs a friend though because he looks lonely. Leo tolerates everyone in the house. He tolerates everyone in the house, but then he loves me so much. But I feel like he just tolerates the others. So let's put cute but psycho. That's Leo, because he's mean to Rogue. Rogue's the smart one, and then Hobbs Kitty would have been the lazy one. And that one I guess could be Misty, but yeah, we've only had 3 cats. My sister had one, and it was gray and white. So I guess that one could have been Misty. Let's see. Oh, see, this one's from last year too. Okay, let's do this one. Was it too many stamps for him? Nah, whatever. Do multiple stamps for him. Okay, so I think this is good. And then we've got this one. Okay. Jeez Louise. Leo. Kind of want to use this one. And then maybe we can layer it with something else. Or I can just write on it. Okay. So we've got that. Let's grab some more stickers. Ooh. The annoyed kitty cat face is so funny. Definitely a black kitty cat. We need that. I like that one, but we'll save it. Let's do this one. I kind of like these too. Is there a way for me to use like all of these stairs? I think that would be kind of neat. Maybe like these black and white stairs somehow. These are hard for me to use in like my journal. But that's why I like doing this, because then I could just go wild and just use as many stickers as possible. It's like all his mind. His mind leads to emptiness and to food. Maybe I should find some food to put everywhere too, because that's what's on his brain. He's got nothing and food on the brain. So let's put some cookies and stuff. I mean, he doesn't eat like human food or anything like that, but you know, I would put the equivalent of like churro, kitty churro, to like chocolate and snacks. So he's got snackies on the brain. Breads. Yeah. I feel like if Leo could, he would want to eat all of my favorite things, and bread is definitely on the list of favorite things, as well as like mochi donuts. Oh, I love mochi donuts. So he would just want to eat everything that I liked, and then everything that I liked would become his favorite things ever. So we'll put a ton of bread, because yeah, he's like my little mini me with wanting to just do whatever I'm doing. Okay, let's grab some more treats. Let's grab you, let's grab you, and then let's grab some of these as well. Some cookies. Oops. The only bad thing about having nails is I can never grab anything. I'm not used to them. Okay. I've got that. And then we need to add in these little cookies here. Cute. I'm gonna write a novel about Leo and how he's my sweet little love. He's my sweet little darling. All right, let's put some more stuff in here. Let's see, what else can we put? I want like dark stuff. Ooh, okay. You know, because he's a black cat, so it's like Halloween-y, right? So it's not bad. So we can put like this spooky stuff in. He's my Halloween decoration. So I mean, it makes it so that way I can use all of the stuff. Ooh, let's do this one because that just resembles him. I know it's still September, but you know what? I've got lots of these stickers and they need to get used. Trick or treat. See, look, they match. What other spooky things can we put? We'll put that one. Oh, let's put the little witch. I think she would probably love having a cat that can talk. Maybe Leo would be like Salem from Sabrina. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, where he's just like super talkative and sassy and just wants world domination. That's definitely Leo. Alright, but his world domination is rogue, and that's the only world domination that he wants. Ooh, we can put these things. These like witchy things because he's a witch's cat. Okay. And some books. I guess we can put books here. Okay. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. I'm telling you, it'll look better when we add in markers as well. I'm also trying to be like super duper quick with all of this too. Let's put this little guy. And see, these are from last year too. Oh, that would have been a good one. Let's put this. I really like this. Let's put this for real. Just because I've got like so many kitty cat stickers or kitty cat pictures. I took a lot of pictures of my cats this month. Not so much of us. But it's okay because I love my kitty cats. Aww. Okay, then we can fill it in with other stuff too. I think one of these books would be nice. Let's put some little critters would be really cute on here. Oh, maybe we can use this. I can put this across the top. Let's put a little book. Put this little guy here, and then we can put him here, and then definitely grab one of these. I love it when Sticky Club includes these like little washi strip stickers because they're so cute, and honestly it's like the perfect amount of washi for me because I just like, you know, a small amount of stuff, so that way it makes it feel like every page is unique and all the journals are unique. So this is like the perfect amount, and then I like to cut them down to size so that way they'll go across the page perfectly. So we've got that. Let's grab one of these cute little guys. Let's grab you. You're super adorable. And maybe we can grab another kitty cat. But let's put him, he's reading. And then I really like this sleep more. Let me see if I can fit this in. We can put this here. Cute. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, Disney, which I do have some Disney stickers. They're up at the front, I believe. Here. So we can grab as many Disney stickers as we can fit. So we definitely want these guys, because they can go here. I think it would be kind of cute if they were like peeking out. So that way you can have them looking like that. And then let's do Chip and Dale over here. And let's do Daisy and Minnie, because then it's like the two of us right here. Alright, and then Mickey. I think we might have to hold off on Mickey. We can save him for another day. Usually I like to like fill this in with stickers. just that way it doesn't look like super plain. So I'm gonna try and find stickers that can kind of work with the day. Like we had some ice cream and some good food. Let's see what else we can use. The cherries are kind of cute. We can use this high guy. I'm telling you, we're just gonna grab whatever could potentially work. French fries, because we eat a lot of food. So let's put these guys in here. Kind of want to put the cherries over here. We can put some strawberries, some ice cream, French fries. Let's see, what else can we put? We can put cherries on the other side. Ooh, definitely a drink. Maybe some more ice cream. Be cute. We always eat a lot. We introduced my niece to eating the food at Disney because she said that when she goes to Disney, they don't really eat a lot of food. And, oh, what a colossal mistake. Like, the food at Disney is so good. Definitely eat the food. It's yummy. Okay, we'll skip those. But I think this one's good. Yummy desserts. Because we always get desserts. We always get bread. They had Halloween food, so I'm gonna put this stuff over here. Let's see. To represent the Halloween food. Let's put you here. And then we can put space you guys out. And then put the candy corn. And what else? What else can we put? Oh, these are so cute, but I want to save them. We didn't have a corn dog. Let's see. My sister had a lot of coffee. She wanted to try all of the cold brews. So she had 2, I think, which is more than what she normally drinks. She normally would just drink like 1 drink, but she had multiple. So I'm gonna put one of those little guys. She said that the one in baiiiii was really, really good. The one with the cocoa pebbles. So if you've never had that, maybe give it a go, because she said that it was really yummy and that was her favorite one that she tried during the day. She had one in the morning when we were at California Adventure, I think at Pim's Test Kitchen. And then she had the one over in baiiiii. So I'm going to add some ghosts because you know what? It was Halloween themed, even though it was in September. They start Halloween sooner and sooner, so that's why we ended up doing Oogie Boogie. Okay. And maybe one more. We'll do the Happy Halloween one. If he can fit. Oh yeah, he's good. All right. So we've got strips of stickers. I think this one's good. And then we just have a couple more pages and then we're good to go. I'm not going to add any stickers into these because, like I said, I just like the way that this looks on its own. I've added stickers before and honestly they just don't bring anything to the page. All of the stuff on the page like really takes away from the stickers, so you can't even really tell that they're there. So we're gonna leave that alone and then we're gonna go to our final 2 pages and let's see what we can put for these days. Let's see. So I've got a picture of myself, so let's do this one. Because I've been told that my name means butterfly, so we'll put these little guys flying around. And then we've got the kitty cats. Like I said, I took a lot of pictures of my cats. So let's put some sparkles around them. Maybe some clouds around Leo because he's just a little sourpuss when it comes to Rogue. We'll put the clouds down here. And then we'll put the stars next to my Rogie, my sweet baby. He's such a good boy. Alright. Some stars. And then we just need like a little teensy bit more worth of stuff. Let's do this one, because you know what? At this end of the month, I'm so ready for Halloween. And that's like where my brain is. My brain is just October mode. Ready for the festivities, ready for all the fun that October is going to bring for us, which October was a very extremely exciting month. So, well worth the wait. Right, honestly, I don't think I need anything else from these. So I think I'm going to call it on the stickers. But now I really like to grab my dot color markers, and I like to fill in the pages with these guys. So let's just grab a bunch of different colors. I managed to grab all the blues. Like, how did I do that? And usually I like to just take them and just do like little swirls in the areas where I know I'm not going to be able to write, like over here. I just like to do some swirls along the edges, and then I'll shift to another color as well. And then I always like to put in some dots, because you guys know me, I have to have every single bit of the pages filled in, and if they're not, then there's a problem, because there can be no blank spots on any of the pages. Okay. Alright, so then this one would be donezo. I would just have to write in it. And then we've got this little guy. Let's do this one. So we'll just do some swirls over here and some swirls over here, and then we'll fill in with some dots just to make it look more fun. I don't know. I really like polka dots. And I have a problem with not having things filled in. Like, I've tried so hard to like get that super pretty aesthetic. Oh, I love it so much. And I admire like everyone that's able to do like those clean pages that are just like perfection. I can't do it. I don't know why. Every single time I've ever tried, it just never works. So you know what? I just stick with what I know like looks good in my head, and a good filled in page looks good to my brain. So, alright, for this one, I want to use some brown because there's lots of browns. It's like earthy tones on this one. So go in with the brown on this side, and then maybe I'll grab a green for the other side. And fill it all in with dots. And then of course, I'm going to have all of my writing on this stuff, which I'll show you at the end. I won't write on camera just because that's going to take me forever. Let's put some swirls over here. I don't think anyone wants to watch me write. It'll be too long. All right, so we've got some green. Maybe we'll mix it up. We'll put some green over here too, and then we'll put some brown on the other side. Oop, still need some over here. I feel like this was really quick, and even though it's taking like an hour, this is definitely one of the faster months that I've ever done. Usually I get like a little bit of a paralysis when it comes to like decision making and like trying to make it look like absolute perfection, but sometimes you just gotta go. Gotta be quick about it. All right. I use this darker blue, and then we'll use the lighter blue too. Oops, not that side, the dot side. And then I can mix up the colors. And then fill this in, talking about a Leo. This was when he was like super addicted to churro. I had to cut him off because he was becoming so bossy with it. He wanted it every time after dinner. He would sit waiting for me and he would demand the churro, and then he would like yell at me until I gave it to him. So I had to cut him off. All right, cute. I love all the polka dots. I think it looks pretty. For this day, let's see. Let's go with the yellow. I love these zig dots so much. I got all of mine from Jet Pens, and I'm pretty sure they still have them. If you're interested in them, I like how you can get a clean dot in varying sizes. I wish they kind of came a slightly bigger so you could get even bigger dot. But you know what? It's not too bad. I'm going to add some brown in here too, just because I like the dual colors. Now that I did it for one, I feel like I have to do it for all of them because I like the way that it looks. And honestly, you don't even really have to think about it for these because it just does the work for you, which is great. Let's put some over here too. All right, messy is the game. I won't put any dots on there, but we're definitely going to put some dots on here. And I kind of want to make this one green. And put some green dots. Just because, you know, it goes with this picture. This green right over here. We'll put some gray too. Make it look like a witch's brew. Okay, cute. All right, that's all dry. And then for here, okay, I do have metallic ones as well, so we should definitely use these, but this one I'm gonna have to wait, really wait for it to dry because these boys are a little bit more juicy. Kind of want to put gray in it too. But yeah, I'll have to wait or else they will definitely transfer. So we can give it a little bit. For this side, I think brown would be cute. So we'll do some brown and maybe some blue, some like light blue. I'm just gonna fill in what I can without having to flip the page over completely. Okay. And then that seems pretty good. All right, and flip the page. We'll add in some blue to the mix. And I think we're good with that. For these guys, maybe blue would be pretty. Maybe you can do blue and pink. And of course dots, because why not? Okay. Right, dots everywhere. I think we're done, right? Okay, I just need to color it in, but let's give a quick little flip through of what it looks like with all of the decorations with no writing, and then I'll write and then show you guys what it looks like all filled in. I feel like when it's filled in is when it looks perfecto, to me at least. I like this page with all the blacks and the blues. I think it looks pretty. And then we've got this over here, my little map, which is one of my favorite things. Grab all the maps. And then one last page. This was a page where I had to print out extra pictures, and I realized that I didn't have like a self-portrait of myself, so I had to include that. So, all right, I am going to journal real quick or write about all of these awesome memories, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all filled in. All right, I am all done filling in my journal, filling up my memory keeping. A little bit too glary with the lights, so I'll try and like shift it so that way you guys can see, but I love how it turned out. See, like I like how the writing just makes it look a lot better. That's how I always feel about whenever I do like a journaling page where I don't really like how I decorated it, but once I fill it in, I think it looks a lot better. So it like transforms the page. So I've got all of my writing. Lots of kitty pictures this month, which I guess is okay, especially when they're doing things like this, a little blip. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm happy I'm caught up on September because we're already in November, so I really needed to catch up, and I have October in place, ready to go. I just need to fill it in with a bunch of stuff. That one I might do off camera because that one is a lot of pictures. I can just show you really quickly like how many pictures there are for the month, and it was even with me like editing it down. But yeah, this is so cute. I love this. I always love the Disney maps. They're my favorite. Cute. And then of course this, I didn't write in here because like I said, I've done that before too, and it does not translate well. Like you can't really see it. Okay, and then the final page is here. But yeah, look at like this. It's a lot. I pasted it in a book completely that I got from Southampton. And we'll just give like a little sneak of how many pages, and then I added in a bunch of other pages, and then this, yes, it's a lot. So I might do this one alone because this is going to be like hours and hours and hours of work. But for now, I think this is pretty great. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys memory keep in your journal? I used to not put anything in my journal, but then I would have like so many pictures on my phone, and you know, they needed a home, and I think putting them in my journal is like the best solution to being able to like print them out and then giving your journal something else to like look at and enjoy, you know, when you're flipping through. Because when I'm looking at these in the future, it's going to be really nice to not just have pages of words, but then also being able to see pictures of all of the things that we did and all of those that I love, like my sweet little loud kitty cat. But that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you like these kinds of videos and you would like to see more, subscribe. I hope you have a really fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.